What is up, my Creeper gang? Creeper here, back again with another comic book review. And today I'm going to be reviewing Spawn Origins Collection Volume 1. Now, for those of you guys who do not know who Spawn is, I'm going to be getting into that in a little bit. But for you guys who do know who Spawn is, let me know down in the comments which comic book is your favorite and which comic book issue you wish you had right now. But for that being said, let's get on with this video. Okay, let's get into it. We have Spawn, as you can see here, Spawn Origins Collection Volume 1, collecting issues 1 through 6. And as you know, the story and the creator behind Spawn is none other than Todd McFarlane. The one who does the artwork for Todd McFarlane and helps Todd McFarlane is Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo and Todd McFarlane have been working on this character for so many years, for about, I believe, 30 years. Yeah, they've been working on this character Spawn for so many years. And as you guys are not familiar with Spawn, Spawn came out May 1992, and this is basically the introduction of or the origin of Spawn. You get to know how he became who he became, and this is the first cover issue as they seen in 1992. Now back then, 1992, the pages for the comic books were, different. Back then, they were more, the paper quality for the comic books back then were way more better than they are now. I'm just being honest with you. But yeah, this is the first issue of Spawn. But as you guys know, Spawn is a mercenary that works for the government. He has done some work like save the president, kill, all these bad guys. But little does he know, he also doesn't know that he killed innocent people. But he was tricked into killing innocent people, into thinking that he killed bad people. And little does he know, one of his bosses from the government turns on him because one of his bosses is working for Malebolgia. Malebolgia being the devil. And the devil wants Al Simmons to lead his army. He believes that he is the perfect candidate to lead his army. And he wants him to basically lead the army, to start a new war against heaven. And basically start a new hell on earth. This is his boss right here. And as you can see, some of the pages, some of the artwork that Greg Capullo has done incredibly. There's a little glare right there. But yeah, you can see how Al Simmons meets his demise and how he gets betrayed. And basically, Al Simmons makes a deal with the devil, saying that if he takes over his army, that he gets to see his wife again. But little does he know, Al Simmons gets screwed over that deal. The devil takes his memories away, takes his features away, his looks. He has a burnt face, and he doesn't come back to Earth until 5 years later. So he loses his job, he loses his wife, he loses his features of his face, and he has these bizarre, these bizarre powers that he's now dealing with. Just look at that. Look at that detail. Back then, comic books back then were so much more better than they are now. I'm telling you guys. This is it's incredible. Look at that. And look at that real quick. Look at that. That's incredible, guys. And I did realize in my last video, I did say the word incredible a lot. So I'm going to try to not say that too much. I have a habit of doing that. I'm sorry. But yeah, you guys, Al Simmons gets screwed over this deal by Malebolgia. And not only that, Malebolgia sends one of his lackeys, aka the Clown, as I'm gonna show you guys a chapter. He sends one of his lackeys, the Violator, to keep an eye on Spawn, to make sure that Spawn does what he's supposed to do. But as we all know, that with true hero villain fashion, that doesn't really happen. And this is the cover for issue 2. But yes, this is the Violator, aka the Clown. The Violator is a don't let his appearance fool you. You may see like a fat, pudgy slob, but the Violator is a very, very formidable foe for Spawn, and he's powerful. And he can turn into this like gnarly, lizard-like, lengthy creature. Let me see if I can show you guys an image of that. Look at that. That's pretty neat, ain't guys? See right there? That's the Violator. That's the puggy clown that you see that turns into the Violator right here. And like I said, guys, the Spawn comics are pretty darn graphic. Like, they hold no punches when it comes to the gore. But yes, that's a better shot of what the clown becomes, the Violator. And that's just incredible. Basically, the Violator is like what if the Joker had powers, basically. Pretty much. And to let you guys know, this comic is still running to this day. Mind you guys, most comic book runs like Marvel and DC, they usually have a certain amount of issues and then they stop. This character, Spawn, is still going, and it has, I believe 301, 302 issues. And it is owned by Todd McFarlane, and it is distributed in Image Comics. This, if you guys are a fan of Spawn, this is the perfect book to get. Again, I would get this in hardcover because, if you guys see right there, it does crease. Like, let me see. In the back there, if you guys can see that? It does crease. So I would definitely get the hardcover. Again, if you guys can't get the hardcover, then, settle for trade paperback. But this is the way to go because I'm going to tell you why. If you're somebody who is a comic book collector like myself, who doesn't want to keep taking, the comic books, in and out of the, the clear plastic and the board, and you don't want to mess up your old comics, this is the way to go because you can, not only you can read the stories and you can catch up with the story of Spawn, but it has all the issues, well, not all the issues, but it has mainly majority of the issues in one. And it's for a good deal. I believe the hardcovers are like $30. Maybe a little bit more, 35. So that's not bad. If you really think about it, that's not bad. That's a pretty good deal. And of course, paperback, is a little bit cheaper. But yes, this is definitely the way to go. I believe they have volumes 1 through 10 or 1 through 11. So yes, if you're definitely a big comic book collector, this is the way to go. Or if you're just a Spawn collector, or if you just want something cool to read. Let me know down in the comment section, guys, what is your favorite comic book hero or comic book villain? Are you psyched for Spawn? Are you a fan of Spawn? Do you not know who the heck Spawn is? Let me know down in the comments. We can have a discussion. And as always, guys, I'm the Creeper, and I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to hit that like button, share with your friends. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, I'll catch you later.